cause she got my soul tied. You gon' touch me cause you know we know that. Ride a 58, had a 4-5.
Damn, it's running off.
Ride a 58, had it the whole time.
Shit. What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Hold That, Mr. Kaplansky. And you know, look, in my first video, I want to be going over how to play the light class. What's the things you want to be looking for, the game plan, the weapons, the gadgets, the abilities, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, your boy, I be getting glitchy. Glitch. Right? So, on paper, this class is the best class in the game, right? And I'm basically gonna be going over the gameplay, the game style, what you want to be looking for, especially if you're new to the game. I mean, when it comes to this aspect, the character the light character is very demanding. I feel like it's high chance, high reward. What's the word? What's the high fuck? This is a high skill champion. You're gonna need to know how to play this character, how to play this class, because you will get punished for doing anything else that the average player would do. Anything else that how everybody else plays the game, if you play the game like that, you get punished for it, right? So you got to learn how to play that, right? So that's what I'm gonna be breaking down first, is the game plan, right? The game plan. You want to be like, man, you want to be like Jamal Crawford. He pop, right? He pop, right? You want to be basically playing cover. You're doing the #1 rule in all high level FPS, playing your life, right? So you never want to put yourself in a situation where you're not able to, one, capitalize on that situation, two, create chances and opportunity in different angles, and then lastly, like I said, mitigate damage, playing your life. So during that phase, to kind of break it down, to kind of give you an analogy, you want to be a mosquito. You want the other players on the other opposite team, right, to be like, this motherfucker, I can't kill this motherfucker. He pops up, I'm half health, I don't know where he went, he fucking dashed, he popped back out, I got blicked, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing. It's over with. You cooked. It's over with. It's GG. You feel me? Right? So you want to be passive aggressive. You want to be as much as possible in their face while being able to have the opportunity to leave. You never want to close out opportunities to remove yourself from danger. Right? That's the whole game plan. And like I said, on paper, it sounds easy. That sounds like, oh, okay, every other shooting game. But in this game, where you can get one tap by a rocket, your positional awareness has to be high. Your situational awareness has to be high. And your overall game sense just has to be good, right? You gotta have the feel for the game, and that's basically what you want to start with, the game plan. But for you new guys coming in, obviously going to take some time to kind of learn. Even these higher level players, they're making mistakes with this class. Myself, obviously, I'm not the best. I'm pretty good at it. But anyways, like I said, that's the game plan. That's the layout. Simple on paper, but hard to execute. So just knowing going into this class, what you're picking a high skill class, right? It's going to take a lot more thinking, a lot more resources to get the same outcome as these other classes. But if you're able to master it, you're able to kind of dominate and facilitate and shift the whole game, right? So what I'm gonna do is basically go over the best gadgets and weapons that you want to pair with these, right? Starting off with the weapons and the abilities, right? These two that you want to use. There's other options, but in my opinion, like I said, these two are going to be the best for you to achieve that game plan, which is the shiny and the evasive dash. You pair these two, it is over with. Now, when it comes to the abilities, I do want to touch on two of the substitutions you can make for those, right? And instead of using the evasive, you see some people use the grappling hook, but not anymore. As the game has evolved and people gotten better, they're not really using that. Don't get me wrong, there's still people using it, but mostly what you're seeing is evasive and cloaking. In my opinion, if you're already mechanically gifted, you don't need the cloaking. That's more for if you're newer to the game and you're trying to learn it, or you're just not really mechanically the best. You can use your position and with the evasive to get the same result as the cloaking, right? On the second substitution of the actual gun, the weapon, the V95. Now for me, I'm mouse and key, so like it's for all my mouse and key players, you know how it is. Like if your aim not hitting, man, like oh my god, right? So I feel more consistent with the shotty than I am with the V95, but if my aim is hitting, I'm using the V95. V95 is a good weapon, you can stay in your range, but like I said, for the playstyle that I think you guys should be playing and the best execute that game plan, you want the shotty, right? But yeah, when you pair the shotty and the evasive, that's like Braun and D Wade. That D Braun and D Wade. You really out here just creating demonic combos because you're able to pop in, pop out, late shot. The shotgun reloads faster. You're able to go behind cover, reload, pop back in with the evasive dash, create multiple angles, and just live, right? You're able to just live, right? So yeah, that's basically what you want to have for your abilities and your weapons. That's what my opinion, I think it is the best. Moving on into the gadgets, there's really only 3 choices. I don't even want to touch on anything else because everything else is boo-boo, right? So for your second gadget, it's not really in any order, but obviously you want the stun. That's mandatory. If you're going against this meta, whereas medium players, high player, or heavy players, right? 2 medium players and 1 heavy player, you're going to need the stun for the ad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need the stun ad, right? That's an automatic. You want to use the glitch bomb for your second gadget. Now you can sometimes use the cloak, but in my opinion, like I said, if your situational is good, your movement is good, your positional, all of that, if everything's high class, right, you're able to do that, everything that you need to do with the cloaking with just your own movement and your own style, right? So what I personally use is the glitch bomb, because you're bringing more value to your team. You're bringing more value. You're able to shut things down and also shut abilities down, right? I think it's an amazing bomb. You need to use this if you're using class, right? Lastly, pair the gadget up with the C4 and it's GG, right? You do this if there's a cash app or the cash box. I be calling it cash app, but if the cash box on the top level, you throw it under, pops down, you're set, right? If it's an angle you need to create, you know, a team here is teams there, and you need to create a new angle, no problem, right? No problemo, right? You're going to be able to create more cover and create more angles with this C4. So that's basically what you want to be using to kind of wrap it up, to kind of give you a shortened version, overview, game plan, play your life, be a mosquito, be passive aggressive, weapons, shotty or V95, obviously to tune in that game plan with the evasive dash, abilities, C4, glitch grenade, and you also want to use the stun, right? And that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys for looking at this video. Appreciate you guys for taking the time out to see it. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, do all of that. Go on my Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that be in the link below. You know what I mean? If you don't, fuck it. I don't say, hey, you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. But if not, you know what I'm saying, hit your boy up. You feel me? Real street. You know, pulling up on it, beans. You feel me? Chill.